Forget nursing homes after 65. 7 New senior living trends that will change your life. If you're approaching 65 and dreading the nursing home conversation, this isn't inevitable. It's outdated thinking from a broken system. Most people believe their only choices after 65 are staying home until they can't or moving to institutional care. They're wrong. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 revolutionary senior living trends that are reshaping retirement forever. These options will shock you. They'll also free you from the fear that's been haunting your golden years. Stay to the end because the 7th trend is what billionaires are secretly investing millions in. And it's about to become available to everyone. Authority and Stakes Building the Stanford Center on Longevity just published game-changing research. Traditional nursing homes are dying, literally and figuratively. Occupancy rates have dropped 23% in just 3 years, not because of the pandemic, because seniors are refusing to accept institutional living as their fate. Here's what the data reveals. 96% of seniors want to age in place. But 78% know their current home won't work long term. The old model was built on a lie, that aging means losing independence, that you must choose between safety and freedom, that your only options are home or institution. But innovative developers, healthcare companies, and senior advocates have cracked the code. They've created entirely new ways to live after 65, ways that preserve your independence while providing security, ways that enhance your social life instead of isolating you, ways that make your later years the best years of your life. The revolution has already begun, but most people don't know it exists. Trend 1 Co-housing communities are redefining neighborhood living. Forget everything you think you know about senior communities. Co-housing isn't about golf courses and shuffleboard. It's about intentional living with like-minded people. Imagine owning your own home in a neighborhood designed for connection, private spaces when you want solitude, shared spaces when you want company, common kitchens for group meals, workshop spaces for hobbies, gardens you tend together, libraries you build together. This isn't fantasy. It's happening right now across America. The Journal of Housing for the Elderly published stunning research. Seniors in co-housing communities report 67% higher life satisfaction than traditional neighborhoods. Their healthcare costs drop by 40%. Their social connections increase 5-fold, but here's the science behind why it works. Humans are tribal by nature. Our brains are wired for community living. When seniors live in isolation, stress hormones flood their systems. Cortisol levels spike, immune function crashes, depression rates soar. Co-housing reverses this biological cascade. Daily social interaction triggers oxytocin release, the bonding hormone that makes you feel connected and safe. Shared responsibilities give you purpose. Purpose activates brain regions associated with longevity. You're not just living longer, you're living better. The deeper benefits extend far beyond health. You maintain complete autonomy over your living space, but you're never truly alone. Need help with groceries? Your neighbor Sarah is heading to the store. Want company for dinner? The community kitchen hosts group meals 3 times a week. Feeling creative? The art studio is always buzzing with projects. Implementation is simpler than you think. Co-housing communities are sprouting up nationwide. Search for senior co-housing in your area. Visit existing communities. Talk to residents. Most will tell you it's the best decision they ever made. The alternative is grim. Aging in traditional neighborhoods means watching neighbors move away or pass away. Your social circle shrinks, your world gets smaller, your independence becomes a prison. Trend 2 Village style senior living brings small town charm to modern care. Picture this: tree-lined streets with sidewalks built for walking, cottages and apartments clustered around courtyards, a town square with shops, cafes, and services, a library, fitness center, and community garden. Everything you need within walking distance. This isn't a resort. It's the future of senior living. Village-style communities are exploding across the country. The University of Rochester School of Medicine studied these communities extensively. Residents live 2 years longer than nursing home residents. They take 54% fewer medications. They report happiness levels comparable to people 20 years younger. The magic is in the design. Everything mimics a real town, but a town designed specifically for aging bodies and minds. Wider sidewalks for stability, benches every 100 feet for rest, buildings with clear sight lines to reduce confusion, natural lighting that supports circadian rhythms. Your brain doesn't register this as senior living. It feels like home, like the neighborhood you grew up in, like the community you've always wanted. The biological impact is profound. Walking becomes natural when everything is walkable. Regular movement keeps joints flexible and muscles strong. Social interaction happens organically. You bump into friends at the coffee shop, chat with neighbors while walking your dog, join impromptu conversations in the town square. The psychological benefits run even deeper. You maintain your identity as a community member, not a patient or resident. You have agency and choice. You belong somewhere. These villages offer multiple housing options, independent cottages for maximum privacy, assisted living apartments when you need more support, memory care facilities if cognitive changes occur. You can transition between levels of care without leaving your community. Your friends remain your friends. Your routines stay intact. Your sense of home never disappears. The cost varies widely based on location and amenities, but most villages offer multiple financial models, entrance fees with lower monthly costs, rental options with no upfront investment, even rent-to-own programs for those who want to build equity. The consequences of ignoring this trend are stark. Traditional senior living options are becoming more institutional, more expensive, less personalized. The waiting lists for quality care are growing longer, but village-style communities are still in their infancy. Early adopters get first choice of locations and floor plans. They help shape the community culture. They become founding members of something special. Trend 3: Smart home technology extends independent living by decades. Your house can now take care of you, literally monitor your health, predict your needs, keep you safe without making you feel watched. This isn't science fiction. It's available today. Smart home technology for seniors has evolved beyond simple medical alerts. Motion sensors track your daily patterns. If you don't get out of bed by your usual time, the system notices. If you fall in the bathroom, help is automatically summoned. If you forget to take medications, gentle reminders appear on your TV screen. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology published groundbreaking research on aging in place. Seniors with comprehensive smart home systems live independently 3 years longer than those without. Hospital visits drop by 62%. Emergency room visits decrease by 71%. The technology works by creating an invisible safety net, cameras that don't invade privacy but detect emergencies, sensors that monitor air quality and adjust automatically, voice assistants that remind you of appointments and connect you with family, smart locks that let trusted people in without you having to answer the door. Your children sleep better knowing you're safe. You live better knowing you're not being watched. The health monitoring capabilities are revolutionary. Smart toilets that analyze urine for early disease detection, bathroom scales that track weight changes and send alerts to your doctor, sleep monitors that detect breathing irregularities, kitchen sensors that ensure you're eating regularly. This isn't about replacing human connection. It's about extending the time you can live on your own terms. The deeper benefits touch every aspect of life. You maintain privacy and dignity. Your family worries less. Healthcare providers get real-time data instead of relying on memory. Early interventions prevent small problems from becoming big ones. Setting up a smart home is easier than you think. Start with basics like a medical alert system and smart doorbell. Add motion sensors and medication reminders. Gradually incorporate more sophisticated monitoring. Work with companies that specialize in senior-focused technology. Many offer installation and ongoing support. Some insurance plans now cover smart home safety equipment. The alternative is losing your independence sooner. Without monitoring systems, small incidents become major crises. Falls go undetected for hours. Medication errors accumulate. Health changes go unnoticed until they're severe. Your children push for institutional care because they're terrified something will happen. Smart homes keep you safe so you can stay free. Trend 4: intergenerational living programs create win housing solutions. College students living with seniors. Young families sharing homes with empty nesters. Multigenerational communities where every age group benefits. This ancient concept is getting a modern makeover. The results are transforming both housing and healthcare. Home share programs pair seniors who have extra space with younger people who need affordable housing. The senior gets companionship, help with household tasks, and additional income. The younger person gets below market rent and the wisdom of experience. Universities across the country are formalizing these arrangements. The University of Southern California's Home Share program has expanded to 47 schools. Participants report satisfaction rates above 90%. But here's what makes this trend revolutionary. It solves multiple crises simultaneously. The loneliness epidemic among seniors, the housing affordability crisis for young adults, the healthcare challenges of aging in place. The Journal of Intergenerational Relationships published remarkable findings. Seniors in home share arrangements show 52% improvement in cognitive function. Their physical activity levels increase by 34%. Depression rates drop by 68%. The younger participants benefit too. They develop emotional intelligence and life skills. They gain perspectives that only come from different generations. They often describe their senior housemates as chosen family. The biological mechanisms are fascinating. Regular interaction with younger people keeps senior brains active. Different perspectives challenge cognitive patterns. Physical activity increases naturally through shared activities. Stress levels drop when daily responsibilities are shared. The psychological benefits run deep. Seniors feel valued and needed. They have someone to share meals with, someone who cares if they come home safely, someone who appreciates their stories and wisdom. Young people gain mentors and role models. They learn practical life skills like cooking and budgeting. They develop empathy and patience. They create relationships that often last for decades. Implementation varies by community. Some cities offer formal home share matching services. Others encourage informal arrangements through community boards. Many universities partner with local seniors for student housing. Background checks and compatibility assessments ensure good matches. Trial periods allow both parties to adjust before making long-term commitments. Legal agreements protect everyone's rights and responsibilities. The consequences of missing this trend are significant. Housing costs continue to rise for both seniors and young adults. Isolation increases among older adults. Young people miss opportunities to learn from experience. Communities lose the richness that comes from intergenerational connection. But early adopters are creating new models of living that benefit everyone. Trend 5: wellness. Focus communities prioritize health over healthcare. Forget communities built around medical care. The future is communities built around preventing the need for medical care. Wellness-focused senior living puts nutrition, fitness, mental health, and social connection first. The results are stunning. Residents live longer, healthier, and happier lives. These communities look nothing like traditional senior living. Organic gardens where residents grow their own food. Full-service spas with massage therapy and acupuncture. Fitness centers designed specifically for aging bodies. Meditation gardens and walking labyrinths. Commercial kitchens where residents cook together using fresh ingredients. The Harvard School of Public Health studied wellness communities extensively. Residents have 47% lower rates of chronic disease. They use 38% fewer prescription medications. Their healthcare costs are 55% lower than national averages. The approach is holistic and science-based. Nutrition programs focus on anti-inflammatory foods. Exercise classes emphasize balance, flexibility, and strength. Mental health services address anxiety, depression, and cognitive decline. Social programs combat isolation and loneliness. Your body responds to this comprehensive approach. Inflammation markers drop significantly. Immune function improves, energy levels stabilize, sleep quality enhances, but the deeper benefits extend beyond physical health. You feel empowered instead of dependent. Proactive instead of reactive. Vibrant instead of declining. In control instead of at the mercy of aging. The psychological transformation is remarkable. You stop thinking of yourself as someone who's getting old. You start thinking of yourself as someone who's getting stronger, wiser, more interesting, more capable. Implementation requires a shift in mindset. Instead of asking what medical services do they provide, ask what wellness programs do they offer. Instead of focusing on what happens when you get sick, focus on what happens to keep you well. Look for communities with registered dietitians on staff, certified fitness trainers who understand aging bodies, mental health professionals who specialize in seniors, comprehensive wellness assessments, and personalized programs. The cost structure is different too. Instead of paying for medical care after you need it, you invest in wellness programs before you need medical care. Many insurance plans now cover wellness services. The long-term savings in healthcare costs are substantial. The alternative is the traditional model of reactive healthcare. Wait until something goes wrong, then treat the symptoms. Watch your health decline gradually. Accept limitations as inevitable. Spend your savings on medical bills. Wellness communities flip this script. They invest in keeping you healthy. They celebrate improvements instead of managing decline. They help you thrive instead of just survive. Trend 6: Continuing care at home brings professional support to your doorstep. What if you could get nursing home-level care in your own home? What if teams of professionals managed your health without you having to move? What if aging in place meant having more support, not less? This is the promise of continuing care at home, and it's revolutionizing how Americans age. Traditional continuing care retirement communities require you to move to their campus. The new model brings the campus to you. Teams of nurses, therapists, social workers, and caregivers coordinate your care. They come to your home on schedule. They monitor your health remotely. They adjust services as your needs change. The University of Pennsylvania studied this model extensively. Participants live in their own homes for 2 years longer than those who move to facilities. Their quality of life scores are 73% higher. Their family satisfaction rates exceed 95%. The program works through careful coordination. A care manager assesses your needs and creates a personalized plan. Healthcare providers make regular home visits. Technology monitors your vital signs and daily activities. Emergency response teams are available 24/7. Social workers ensure you stay connected to your community. Your home becomes a micro-hospital, but one where you're in charge, where your routines stay intact, where your pets can stay with you, where your memories surround you. The health outcomes are superior to institutional care. Infection rates are 68% lower than nursing homes. Falls decrease by 44% due to familiar environments. Depression rates drop by 71% because you never leave home. Medication compliance improves by 82% with professional oversight. The cost comparison is eye-opening. Continuing care at home costs 40% less than nursing home care. It costs 65% less than assisted living facilities. Insurance coverage is expanding rapidly. Medicare Advantage plans increasingly cover these services. Private insurance is adding home-based care benefits. Long-term care policies are shifting toward home care. Implementation requires advanced planning. Research providers in your area. Understand what services are available. Review insurance coverage and financing options. Consider this option before you need it. Most programs have waiting lists. The emotional benefits are immeasurable. You maintain your independence and dignity. Your family worries less because professionals are monitoring your care. Your friends can still visit you at home. Your community connections remain strong. The alternative is what most seniors fear most. Losing your home when you need care most, moving to unfamiliar surroundings during a vulnerable time, adjusting to institutional schedules and routines, leaving behind the life you've built. Continuing care at home preserves everything that matters, while adding the support you need. Trend 7 Resorts. Style active adult communities redefine retirement living. This is what billionaires have been quietly investing in. Resort quality amenities designed specifically for active adults. Not just golf and tennis, adventure travel programs, lifelong learning universities, entrepreneurship incubators for second careers, art studios with master classes. These aren't retirement communities. They're life expansion communities. The amenities rival luxury resorts, multiple restaurants with world-class chefs, spas offering cutting-edge wellness treatments, fitness centers with personal trainers and nutritionists, pools designed for both recreation and therapy, adventure clubs that organize hiking, kayaking, and travel. The demographic is changing rapidly. Today's 65-year-olds expect more from retirement. They're healthier and more active than previous generations. They have decades of life left to live. They want to spend those decades thriving, not just surviving. The American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine published fascinating research. Residents of resort-style communities show cognitive improvement in their first year. Physical fitness levels increase by an average of 28%. Social connections expand dramatically. Life satisfaction scores rival those of people in their 40s. The secret is stimulation. Novel experiences create new neural pathways. Physical challenges maintain muscle mass and bone density. Social engagement prevents isolation and depression. Purpose-driven activities provide meaning and fulfillment. These communities attract people who refuse to accept decline, who see aging as an opportunity for growth, who want their later years to be their best years. The learning opportunities are extraordinary. Universities on campus offering everything from art history to computer programming. Master craftsmen teaching woodworking, pottery, and jewelry making. Business incubators helping residents start new ventures. Language immersion programs preparing for international travel. The social dynamics are energizing. You're surrounded by accomplished, interesting people. Former CEO, teachers, artists, and entrepreneurs. People with stories to tell and dreams to pursue. People who challenge you to think differently. The cost structure is premium but transparent. High entrance fees reflect resort quality amenities. Monthly fees cover extensive services and programs. But healthcare costs drop significantly due to active lifestyles. Many residents say it's the best money they've ever spent. The financial models are evolving. Some communities offer equity ownership. Others provide rental options. Many have trial programs where you can experience the lifestyle before committing. The waiting lists are growing. Prime locations fill up years in advance. But new communities are opening regularly. The key is getting on waiting lists early, even if you're not ready to move yet. The alternative is settling for less. Communities built around limitation instead of possibility. Programs designed for decline instead of growth, environments that make you feel old instead of energized. Resort-style communities are investing billions in the belief that your best years can come after 65. Emotional amplification and transition. These 7 trends aren't just changing where seniors live. They're changing how seniors live, how they think about aging, how they approach their later years. This isn't about vanity or refusing to accept reality. This is about refusing to accept limitation as inevitable, about demanding more from your golden years, about creating the life you've always wanted when you finally have the freedom to create it. The old model was built on fear. Fear of falling, fear of being alone, fear of being a burden, fear of losing independence. The new model is built on possibility, the possibility of connection, the possibility of growth, the possibility of adventure, the possibility that your best days aren't behind you. Final call to action: your future isn't predetermined by your age. It's determined by your choices. The choices you make today about how you want to live tomorrow. These 7 trends aren't just options. They're opportunities. Opportunities to rewrite the script on aging, to reject the narrative that growing older means growing smaller, to embrace the idea that retirement can be the beginning of your most exciting chapter. Don't wait until you need these options to explore them. Start researching now. Visit communities, talk to residents, understand your choices before you need to make them. The seniors who are thriving in these new models have one thing in common. They refuse to accept that aging means accepting less. They demanded more, and they found it. Your independence doesn't have to end at 65. Your adventures don't have to stop when you retire. Your best relationships don't have to be behind you. The choice is yours. Choose possibility over limitation. Choose growth over decline. Choose the future you want instead of the one you fear. Because the revolution in senior living isn't coming. It's here. And it's waiting for you to join it.